Welcome back to IGN Live at Gamescom 2015, presented by Homefront The Revolution. I'm Max Scoville, and I'm here with Nicholas from DICE to talk about Star Wars Battlefront, which is something I'm always happy to talk about. You guys just showed off a lot of spaceships flying around doing some stuff. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we're showing our Fighter Squadron game mode at Gamescom this year, and this is basically your chance to jump into your favorite Star Wars fighter, you know, X-Wings, TIE Fighters, TIE Interceptors, A-Wings, and duke it out in the skies. So it's 10 versus 10, a lot of AI, and also, as you saw in the trailer, the Millennium Falcon as a hero ship.
It looks appropriately hectic. It's really cool because it's that mix of of the original trilogy ships we all love, but with the kind of the sensibilities I feel like of the battle at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. It's crazy out here. You got a lot of stuff going on. Is it safe to assume that the the Falcon and the kind of more more Slave One we get to see in a minute? That's are those kind of like the special ships? Are they or is it you can just jump in any ship?
They are the special ships. They're the hero ships.
Right.
They're very powerful. They have extra health, and they have really strong weapons, and they're basically the reward for you when you fly. You jump into your X-wing or TIE fighter, one of the ships, and you duke it out. And if you're lucky, you find the hero power-up. So that's what gives you the opportunity to jump in and fly the Millennium Falcon or the Slave One.
Okay, and this planet we're looking at, this is Sullust, right?
Yeah, this is Sullust, and that's really cool because this is actually the first time you really get to see a visual identity for this planet, and it was our honor to be able to develop that. So that's something I'm super proud of, and it's so cool to show it here with all the ash and the lava and all this kind of the hostile environment that it presents.
And this is where the Empire is making armaments, or is it?
Yeah, this is the planet where they have their big factories where they create their war machines.
Gotcha. Wow, I'm very pleased with this. I'm excited about this. I know a lot of people were kind of bummed that there wasn't as much of an emphasis on aerial combat in the earlier stuff we saw, but clearly that's very present here. What are the kind of different advantages of the hero vehicles? I want to talk about Slave One. Honestly, I would like to hear more about the heavily modified Kuat Systems Firespray 2 class patrol ship. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
Yeah,
I like Boba Fett. So
yeah, he's cool. No, the hero ships are, as I mentioned before, they're quite powerful, and it's basically up to you to use that power wisely, because you only have the life. You have that power for one life. So make the best of it. Turn the tide of the battle to win for your team.
Now we also see a Tidarium shuttle in there. Is that that's an objective to protect that, right?
Yeah. At certain points in the mode, these shuttles take off and try to escape, and if it's allowed to escape, you lose a huge ability for getting points and win the game. So it's really important that if you see your own shuttle taking off and try to escape, protect that thing. Because if the other team goes and get it, that's not good for you. They're probably going to win the match. So protect your shuttles and attack the enemy shuttles. That's very important. Okay.
Are there any other aerial modes that are kind of different objective-wise, or is this kind of? I mean, are there any? I guess are there any kind of traveling type modes where you're all kind of going the same direction, or is it?
Yeah, we have in our missions we have also lots of flying and with different objectives. So there's more flying to be had in Star Wars Battlefront for sure.
Have we seen all of the vessels we're going to be playing as, or are there more to come?
I think for the Fighter Squadron mode you have seen the vessels, so I hope you enjoy them.
We've got that Force Awakens sort of the pre-package that's kind of coming along sort of after the game. Will there be vehicular stuff that is attached to that too?
Well, we're not talking about the details of the Battle of Jakku yet, but it's definitely something I want players to look forward to, because it's going to be really cool to experience what happened on that planet that we've seen in the Episode 7 trailer. So I look forward to having players get their hands on.
This looks. I really just want to play it. It's a little bit frustrating that I'm not playing this right now. What's your favorite ship? I want to geek out with you here.
Oh, my favorite ship. I think I have to go with the X-wing actually.
Okay.
I think that's my
classic,
favorite. Yeah, I'm not counting the hero ships here. I'm just thinking about the basic fighters, and I just remember so well when I was a kid and just seeing those foils when they go in to take out the Death Star, and that's kind of the feeling I get every time I jump into an X-wing, and it just can't escape me. So I'm a happy X-wing pilot.
Okay. Would you say that the different types of ships kind of are almost like an analog for like a class system? Kind of if you're on the ground, would X-wings be sort of assault, and then you've got more heavy stuff, or is it?
Yeah, I think you could say that. The ships come with different, different strengths, so to speak. They have different weapons and different capabilities. And it's all about using those to your advantage and trying to make the best of them and try to win the game.
And this is, I feel like this is important to stress. Some people who played the alpha got a chance to kind of see it in action. This is it, like running. This is like on a PS4, right? Like this is, this isn't something you guys polished up and you're gonna give us something different. This is what it looks like.
No, this is recorded live from a PS4 multiplayer round.
I love that people are having a hard time dealing with that because it is a very pretty game. You guys have a lot of experience doing that.
Yeah, I couldn't be more happy with how it looks, and all the things that we've been able to do thanks to Lucasfilm and how they helped us and gave us access to so many things, and the technology that we have developed with the photogrammetry workflows and those things.
Okay.
This is the result of all that stuff, and
yeah.
I'm so proud of the team for putting this together and making it so fantastic.
Now, one thing I know people were kind of losing their mind over was the Harrison Ford sound clip. We get Han talking in our ear. Is there kind of like unique dialogue? Is that like a big part? If you get in the Falcon, he just starts talking, or is that added for the sake of the trailer? Or
well, there's talking from these characters is triggered by different events in the game. So it depends on what you do, And for example, when you get the power up in Walker Assault and you spawn in as Luke Skywalker, then of course he says, a famous line or an iconic line, and then during gameplay when you're running around and you're taking out stormtroopers with your lightsaber, you will hear him comment and provide flavor to that as well.
Okay, and that's all joining the lovely just authentic Benjamin Burt sounds and the stuff you guys kind of made yourselves, and it's very, very authentic. You got Harrison Ford in your ear. When do we get to have our hands on this for real in the real life world?
Yeah, so Fighter Squadron, you can get your hands on here at Gamescom.
Okay.
You can come to our booth and you can play it as much as you want, and then for the rest of everyone, it's November.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it looks fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat.
Thanks for having me.
We've got plenty more Gamescom coverage coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.